What is up, guys? Cheese here, and today I woke up and Orange Juice Gaming had a notification on my phone, and it was about the new Executioner card, which is all the rage right now. It's very popular, and the not as popular but apparently very powerful Tornado. So this was the deck, one of the decks that he was using. The other one had the Electro Wizard, which in my main account I don't have, which is the one that I was using this deck in. And I just switched it up here, but this is what it is. I'm pretty sure instead of arrows it's Electro Wizard, but I found the arrows very useful with Princess Minion Horde and Goblin Barrel being pretty popular right now, paired with the log, so that you have two options to take out the log bait or zap bait decks that everyone is using right now. But anyways, I was using it in a, what is it, challenge? What's the big one? Whatever, the big one, the 100 gem one. I don't know why I can't remember it. And he actually is running a somewhat similar deck, but anyways, basically what the point of this deck is, you use the Tornado to group up all of their troops behind each other so that the Executioner isn't distracted so easily, and then you just go to town. So right here the Executioner is taking out the Musketeer, and it was probably a waste of a Tornado because I used it too late, but if I had brought that Executioner behind the Musketeer, I would have been able to take out both of them. And now I'm just sitting on Elixir, so I gotta drop something. I have these guards to take out the P.E.K.K.A., which isn't as popular, but you know it's extremely annoying when it takes you out. He got a pretty good arrows, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to drop the giant on the right or the left, and I think I should have dropped him on the left, because then both towers would have targeted him. But either way, I distracted the P.E.K.K.A. long enough, and got the giant to punch the tower one time. So we're pretty much at a stalemate at this point. I'm going to be able to one-shot his Musketeer now, which is awesome. And for some reason he thought it would be a great idea to use his graveyard here. Not exactly sure what he was thinking, because now I can just use my minions on it, and I have a counter push that he has to do something with. He has to deal with this now in one way or another. And I'm going to go ahead and get this lightning. I was trying to wait and see if he was going to drop anything else, but he didn't. So I got some tower damage and some Executioner damage. I'm going to distract the Executioner and the P.E.K.K.A. Start taking this out. My Executioner is going to be helping out as well. Another cool thing about this deck with the Tornado, and I'm not sure, I don't think I showed it in this one, but the Tornado, I'm sure you've seen it before, can actually move troops from the tower to the King Tower and help out that way also. So once again, I'm going to distract the P.E.K.K.A., drop the log on the graveyard, and then use the minions. They're going to take out the graveyard, and by the time he tosses his arrows over, it's way too late. Distracting the P.E.K.K.A. again. P.E.K.K.A. down. Got a free giant. Now my lightning's going to take out the tombstone and get some tower damage. My giant's going to put in work. So once again, he's going to go ahead and try this P.E.K.K.A. push. I'm not really sure what he's thinking. And he didn't get the P.E.K.K.A. in front of the Musketeer either. So that Musketeer is going to go down pretty quickly. The Executioner is going to destroy my guards, but it's fine. Now I've got to use these minions. I'm surprised he doesn't know I'm using the minions to counter his graveyard. He should have used the arrows already. And I got to distract again. At this point, I actually think he almost was going to get me because he's got two P.E.K.K.A.s coming down. So I just lightninged everything. And I think he still gets one swipe. So luckily I had enough health to deal with that. But the way that these decks, Grand Challenge, it's called a Grand Challenge. Jesus, this deck is designed to just keep chipping away at the other opponent's tower, and if you play it well enough, eventually you're gonna win in the end. Which is, spoiler alert, what I'm about to do. I'm gonna lightning the P.E.K.K.A, the tower, and the Musketeer. I'm not sure what he was thinking when he did that, because he knows I have the lightning, so that was weird. Odd Tornado, I think I feel like he could have gotten more value out of that, but it's fine. He got what he needed to get done. Great Executioner placement. Took out my guards. And now he's got to deal with my giant, and he's got nothing to do with it. And I'm going to take him out right here. Boom! Giant for the win, baby. Yeah. It's a little bit more difficult in ladder, I've found, just because just the different decks that are in there. And then also the fact that I'm under-leveled with those cards. This is a log zap bait deck. Yeah, he basically uses the furnace to chip away at your tower for 9 years. And then he accidentally wins because there's nothing you can do about the OP furnace. So he drops his princess hoping that I will waste my log, but I saved it for his goblin barrel. And then I use my arrows to take out his princess. And then he decides it's a good idea to drop the minion horde, and that gets demolished by the executioner. So I get a few extra hits with my giant. And this guy's a little bit under-leveled compared to me. I don't think his furnace actually hits my tower, which was nice. But regardless, I still defended his furnace pretty well. So I think that it would still have translated even if the guy was level 11 with equal cards. So here I go and I take the furnace and the princess out with the lightning. I figured it was a good elixir trade, that way I could keep my log for the goblins. And then I'm going to arrow this goblin barrel. Oh no, I tried to use the tornado to get him to the king tower, but he didn't do that. And I don't know why he thought this minion horde would be a good idea. He knows I have arrows. He probably forgot. Must have forgotten. So I got another great elixir trade on that one. And I think right here I realized his fire spirits can't get to my tower, so I just kind of let his furnace do whatever.
Let's go.
And then once again I'm going to lightning the furnace and the princess. I don't know if he hasn't learned, doesn't care, but I'm going to miss the log. I hate it when people do this. So I got to use my minions, which is fine. The guy's not very good. So I've got the executioner. It's going to wreck these the skeleton army. We're going to take out this furnace pretty quickly here also. And his minion horde gets wrecked. I didn't even need to use arrows. So now I'm just going to keep on pushing. He got a pretty lucky log there, but it's good. It's cool. I can arrow again. Oh, go for the log. Arrow the princess. Arrow the princess. Oh, nope. Okay. But anyways, that lightning was good for me because I had the elixir advantage. So I'm not sure what... That was really... He put his princess down right behind his minion horde, and he knows I have arrows. I don't understand the thought process behind this. And now I'm just screwing with him because I know I have the lightning coming up. And it's game over. Boom! Get wrecked. So obviously that's a very good deck. If you play it correctly, you gotta slow play it a little bit. I'll actually just try it out. Oh man, this is sketchy. I hate doing these live ones. I just end up raging really hard. It especially sucks on my backup account because everything I have is under leveled compared to Maybe I should have just done the classic challenge or something. So he's just sitting on elixir, which is awesome for me. Hopefully he places one more troop down, and then I can lightning the tower and the musketeer. Alright, I got the... Oh man, that Valkyrie's gonna put in work. Oh, oh, yes! Perfect! So now my giant's gonna put in work. And there's nothing he can do about that. Hopefully my executioner... Because I don't have anything that will take out that witch very well. There we go. Yes, perfect. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put these minions in the back just so I'm not wasting elixir. He's got the giant skeleton. So I'm going to distract that with this. I'm going to put these guards down to hopefully take out these goblins. Okay, cool. Ooh. Let's just log. I'm going to get some tower damage, take down their shields, and then my tower will be able to take out his guards. Perfect, and then I can drop my executioner in the back. And hopefully he puts another troop back next to that tower again, and I can get a huge lightning. Come on, put that. Okay. Ooh, good. Great. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now the executioner is taking everything out, and I can drop this giant in front. He doesn't have anything to take care of this minion horde. Now I'm going to arrow those goblins. Oh, that log came in too late. Now I have another executioner. And dang it, I probably should have waited. I hope that doesn't get my... There, perfect! Get it! And tornado. Great tornado because I lined up his troop with the tower. So my executioner was actually putting in work on the tower also. And just drop this executioner here. Drop the log. Get the guards to pull everything. The executioner is going to get wrecked. Great lightning right here. And then arrows for the W. I think by 2 hit points. Yes! Got him! I had a ton of health. He couldn't get to my tower. He just couldn't get there. That deck is so good. Yeah, if you don't already, I would definitely suggest subscribing to Orange Juice. He breaks down the game on an entirely different level, makes it so much easier to play the game and understand how the cards interact with each other. And yeah, that's his deck, and it works out very, very well. And for most people, they can use it. If you don't have the log, I mean, maybe Zap, Ice Golem, Ice Spirit, maybe Archers. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the only non-legendaries. Fire Spirits might work. Just a cheap little, maybe even the mirror. So you can mirror arrows or something, or minions. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, the whole 9. Missed making videos for a while, so it's good to get back on here. And cheese out.